Hello, beautifuls!
Welcome to The Look of You.
A place where we help you unlock your individual style and beauty.
Yes, and tonight you are going to want to share this broadcast with all of your friends.
Because we are tackling one of the biggest anxiety pitfalls for women ever.
Yes, ever. So you know, beautifuls, I'm pulling you up to see all of you in our feed.
Yes.
Well, goodness, there we are again.
So make sure you not only share this video,
Yes.
but you like our page on Facebook so that you'll be notified whenever we are live.
And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you've subscribed and hit your notification bell because we upload 3 times a week.
Right over there.
Yep. All right. So what are we talking about tonight that is so anxiety producing in a woman's life?
Word. It doesn't matter if you are a size -2 or a size 102.
Hey, Megan.
If you are fit and toned or maybe not so quite.
It's true. Every
Everyone.
woman that I have ever worked with over the years of styling, this is her biggest moment of anxiety. And it is,
Swimsuits.
trying on swimsuits and figuring out swimsuits.
So tonight, mine's like giving me fits tonight.
You're just being a little, sexy over there.
I'm being something. I don't know what.
So tonight, I'm going to teach you how to find a really great swimsuit for your body shape and a cover up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am excited about that.
I am too. But before we get into that, it is time for the 1-in-1.
It's our 1-in-1. So I tried to keep the theme going. I figured swimsuits, sun, usually.
Usually.
They go together. So I figured we'd talk sunscreen. We've already talked sunscreen from Sephora this year.
We have. Yes, we did the whole, hey, Lisa. We did the whole,
sun
what
safety
was that?
kit
Yes,
from
that.
Sephora. So we've tackled high end. But moms, how many times have we gone to go out someplace, to the park, to the pool, to someplace, and we've gone to grab the sunscreen and we realize we are almost out?
Yes, and we also tackled glitter sunscreen.
We did.
Yes.
We are covering you from head to toe.
But I have ran out so many times right before it was pool time because I'm like, oh my goodness, I have no sunscreen. Or we head off on that vacation and I'm like, well, or I don't pack it because, hello, who's going to like pack the 3-ounce size? We don't check our luggage very often.
See, we usually drive every place, so there's usually a case in the back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. So you found something at the drugstore.
I did at Target. So I looked for these last year. They came out last year. Couldn't find them. I was so excited when I walked into my Target and saw a huge display. It is by Banana Boat, and it is the Dry Balance Formula. So the reason why that struck me is because what is usually the biggest complaint with sunscreen?
It's sticky and tacky and it doesn't feel good.
It doesn't. And I don't want to feel my sunscreen. I want it to cover me and protect me. I don't want to feel it. So I put these to the test. And let me say my pros definitely outweigh my cons.
Awesome. Tell me all the pros.
So the pros, it is lightweight. It lives up to its name, both the lotion and the spray.
That's rare.
It is very light. You do not feel it. It doesn't leave you feeling greasy or tacky.
Hey, Richard.
Next is it doesn't feel like sunblock.
Really?
It really doesn't. And I am picky about my sunblock.
Well, and you and your family use so much sunblock that you have a great repertoire to be able to review against.
So next is the spray is a nice spray. How many times have we bought the spray and you spray it and it's just a line of sunblock?
More often than not.
This is a nice mist that actually covers.
Awesome. So what are your cons then?
So my cons is if you don't like fragrance, you might not like this. I don't mind it. It has a fruity smell that kind of tries to mask the sunblock smell.
Okay.
You have the sunblock smell.
Okay.
Second is it only comes in SPF 30 and 50, which for most people, that's not a big deal.
Right.
My family, we will still burn with a 50.
There you go. And some people will. I mean, you're not the only family that will burn with a 50.
Yes.
So
I wish it came like maybe one more bump up higher.
Like 80 or something.
80 or higher, yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, those are my only cons.
Okay.
I am absolutely in love with this stuff.
Good to know. So there you go. It's in our shop tab on our website. It is from Target. I think everyone loves Target as much as we do.
Give it a little smell.
Oh yeah,
a little bit of fruity.
It's just fruity.
You can. I'll let you demonstrate on my arm so you can feel it as you rub it in.
Oh, it dries down great.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Seriously, like it's not tacky at all.
And it doesn't even feel like a lotion moisturizer.
No,
like,
and you know what? The fruity is very pleasant.
It's not overpowering. It's just
not sweet sick.
No, it's one of those I just wanted to let you guys know. If you don't like fragrance, there is that.
There you go. Hey, Stacy.
My 1-in-1 for the week.
Yeah, you'll have to try that at the lake, Stacy.
Yeah.
That's a good one to have up there.
Yes.
All right, it's time for the Craft a Cocktail of the week.
Oh,
it's the last in the series.
It is. So we have been featuring our H2Woes.
Yes, because they're infused waters with a little something special.
Yes. We have been taking our inspiration from our featured Instagrammer. It is Jogger of 4.
Oh, my word. If you have not gone to Instagram and checked out her feed, you need to do that after this.
Me too. Not only
wonderful
are her infused waters amazing, but her smoothies and everything. It's
her recipes, all of it. It's really good.
Beautiful, but delicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she posted an infused water this week and I went, ooh, I know what I am doing. So we have a summer berry H2O.
Yes.
That we are turning into a mojito.
I love it. Hey, Kelly.
So, you ready?
I know. I am ready.
Look
how pretty. Isn't it beautiful? All these summer berries. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries.
And raspberries. I made them strong tonight.
Uber. That's really, really, really good.
You get the really sweetness of the fruit. I did put a little bit of superfine sugar in with the rum and the lemon juice because it kind of lime juice. It balances out the tartness of the lime.
It does. It's not overly sweet at all. I wouldn't have actually known that. But it does. It just takes, hey, Mom. My mom's in the feed, so y'all can say, hey, Mom. Hi, Victoria.
So, excuse me.
Hey,
it's
Patsy.
the rum. So it has a white rum in it. It's just the infused water with white rum, lime juice, and sugar.
Yes, and so tomorrow
you will see
Friday,
the video.
Yes, you'll see the video on YouTube and the recipe on Facebook. So check it out because even just this infused water, this would be so delicious just to keep in your fridge.
Absolutely.
All right. Ladies, are y'all ready? We're talking swimsuits.
We are talking swimsuits. We are.
I'm going to try and put that down. That's really delicious.
I was going to say put the drink down.
All right. So anxiety no more. We're kicking it to the curb. I'm going to give you some simple tips for swimsuit shopping this season.
Yes. All right. So while we get set, I want to know who struggles with swimsuits. It should be a resounding yes.
Right. I think every woman I've ever worked with struggles with a swimsuit, for sure. All right. Well, we're going to move the camera.
There we go.
It has been a day, and so I'm
it really has been a day.
You may want to move the camera. All right, ladies, let's talk about this. We're going to start, we talk about the 4 basic body shapes, and we're going to start with, I want to teach on what the 4 shapes are first, and then we'll go down the swimsuit line, okay? So here you go. Ladies, if your bust and your hips are virtually the same size, but your waist is a little smaller, that is shape 1 tonight, and that is what I'm going to tackle first. Are you ready? So for this shape where you're virtually balanced, your bust and your hips are virtually the same size, your waist is smaller, the 2 type of swimsuits that I recommend, the one piece that I have here, it'll come up. I want you to really look at this one piece. So the reason why this one piece works so well for your body shape is the detail is at your waist, the smallest part of your waist. And then you have the deep V, and you have a subtle leg opening, and that balances this shape beautifully, and it actually emphasizes the smallest part of your body. So it gives perfect balance to your shape. So if your bust and your hips are virtually the same size and your waist is smaller, that is your perfect one piece. Something that has a deeper V because it balances out the top, and has some type of detail around the waist, cinches, or like you saw with this one. Now, the other type of swimsuit that works really, really well on you is you can rock a high-waisted two-piece. Now, the reason why you can rock this so well is the fact that a high-waisted two-piece, again, sits at that smallest part of your body. And then, again, you see the deep V. You work very well with a deep V, my love. Very, very well. So you want to look for swimsuits that have some type of V or have detailing that draw the eye to a V for you. So cover-up wise, your cover-up here, I'm showing a tunic cover-up. And the reason why this works so well for you is you have that nice scoop neck. You have some detailing with that flutter sleeve, right? But you can see even with this cover-up that you have a little bit of a waist and then it flows out. So do you see there how that scoop neck and the flow of that flutter sleeve really balances this shape beautifully? It's a great tunic for you. And all of these swimsuits and cover-ups I chose to show Target swimsuits and cover-ups because everybody has a Target near them, or we tend to like Target.
Yes. Goody says hello.
Hey, Goody.
Cass and Leslie have joined us.
Hey, Cass. Hey, Leslie.
And Kelly thinks that those ones were cute.
Oh, cool. I love it. All right. So the next shape that we want to talk about is this shape. Your bust and your hips are virtually the same size, but your waist is the largest part of your body. And this particular shape tends to be the shape that I hear most often. They're like, I just want to hide. I'm just like, give me a complete covering of my body down to my knees and up to my nose. And I'm like, beautiful. You do not need to do that. We're going to balance your shape beautifully. So let's start. First of all, your particular shape, you will always do best in a tankini or a one piece. And we're going to look at that first. The first one we're going to look at is a tankini. This tankini, I want you to remember that you want your bust area a bandeau top or a tank top on your swimsuit will be most flattering. And that's because it keeps your bust in check, because most women with this shape have a larger bust. This will hold your bust well, and it will give a little bit of width to your bust area to balance out your figure. And then you see on that tankini, it flows out beautifully over your largest part of your body. It makes it slimmer, and then it has just a graceful bottom half to that. So that is why it flows out beautifully out from your bust area. All right, number two, this particular swimsuit, I think this is so cute. Instead of going with a traditional one piece, I chose this romper. And again, it's because most of my clients that have this body shape really seriously are avid, I want to hide women. And beautifuls, you do not need to hide. You are simply stunning the way you are. So look at this. Again, you have that, this is a halter top. It's going to really balance out your bust area, hold your bust area very, very well. Gives a little width there. Again, gives balance to your figure. It flows out beautifully over your waist, and then it gives you a waistline. Now remember last week, I talked about the V in the line, I believe last week, or white. Was it V in line last week, Shan?
Yes.
Yes. I've talked about so many things recently. But think about that V in line. Are you noticing that in the swimsuits, you're seeing a V in a line, and that's because it will always balance you. So in this romper swimsuit, you see that it has a line, it gives you a waist, right? So it gives you balance. And that cute little shorty on this, I mean, look at this. This is a great swimsuit to balance that shape where your bust and your hips are virtually the same and your middle is the largest part of your body. All right. So ladies, as I'm talking, if you have questions, drop them in the comment stream because Shanna is watching the whole comment stream.
Yes. Susie and Debbie have joined us.
Hey, Susie and Debbie.
And Kelly loves the romper.
Isn't it adorable? I mean, seriously, when I came across it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the cutest swimsuit. All right, so I want to talk about a cover-up for you, my beautifuls. You're going to see here, this particular cover-up from Target has a V and just flows beautifully from the shoulders down. It has that cute little detail of those tassels, which I love. It just gives a little zhuzh to it. But most of all, I want you to see how it balances your body. It gives the V, so you have the balance, right, in your bust line, and then it flows beautifully. Very slimming for that body shape. All right, so body shape number 3. Beautiful. Your bust, waist, and hips are virtually the same size. And it is true, this particular body shape is one of the easiest to style, although your main complaint is you feel you don't have a waist. So we're going to look at swimsuits to balance your body and give you that waist that you're wanting. So the first one is a haltered one piece. This particular body shape rocks a one piece like beautifully. You should own a one piece every year. I'm just saying. So look at this halter. It gives you width to the top of your body, so it gives you some dimension up there, but it's beautiful. There's a cutout there at the waist, and that will give you the illusion of the waist that you so desire, and that has a really graceful leg opening. So you can see immediately with this particular bathing suit, it really balances your body and it gives you shape and definition that you are so desiring. All right, so the second thing is your body shape looks great in a two-piece also, and I wanted to show that. So the next bathing suit is a two-piece. So look at this triangle top. Triangle tops are your BFF for a two-piece because they give you width and they give you that V line. And girlfriend, you can rock that. Now this is a high-waisted swimsuit, but not high-waisted above the navel, just drop down below. So that gives you the waist, and it gives you dimension through that hip area with that lacing. So I really want you to really look at that. This is the body shape that virtually is the same size, bust, waist, and hips. That two-piece is a dream for you. So if that's something you would rock, it's going to give you that proportion and that balance that you so desire. Now, your cover-up is so adorable, and actually, I love all these cover-ups, but this one I love for you because, again, look at the dimension of this cover-up. It gives you the V, right, V in a line, but the way it does it, it gives you a little broadness at the top, and it flows in it where your waist would be and out over your hips. So look, it gives perfect balance to your body. It's just a dream. This type of cover-up is called a fit and flare. So as you're looking for cover-ups, look for this style when you have your bust, your waist, and your hips virtually the same size.
So Victoria has a question. She wants to know, are there specific colors or patterns of bathing suits you would recommend depending on each body shape?
Color, color is dependent upon what colors look best for you. And there is truth to the scientific formulas of winter, spring, summer, fall colorations. The tone of your skin, really those colors work really well. And if you don't know about that, you can go to Pinterest and search engine it and it'll give you some idea. So definitely go with colors that are complementary to your skin tone. And then the second part of that question were patterns. And patterns, yes, patterns matter. So you want to think about patterns that flow or emphasize your smallest part of your body, or patterns that give your body shape balance, right? So think about if your waist is the smallest part, your pattern, like on that black swimsuit, the pattern was at the waist. If you are larger in the waist area, if you're going to do a pattern, either do like a bold floral or do a pattern that is a stripe or a pattern that goes down your body, because that will add slimming effect. If you are a body shape that we talked about a moment ago that is virtually the same size, again, choose a pattern that falls in the waist area, or a pattern you actually can wear stripes that are horizontal, and girlfriend, very few of us can, so rock a horizontal stripe. Those are awesome questions. Thanks, Victoria. All right, so body shape number 4. So body shape number 4, your bust and waist are virtually the same size and your hips are the largest part of your body. Now, this body shape can rock a tankini beautifully. You can rock a 2-piece beautifully, but it's very, very difficult for you to rock a 1-piece. It's almost impossible to rock it and balance yourself well. Now, I'm not saying you can't wear one. That's not what I'm saying. But when we're talking specifically for balance, it is very difficult. So I would suggest that you wear a tankini or a 2-piece. And the first one I'm going to show you here is a tankini. Now, this particular body shape, a deep V again, is really good for you because it adds width to the upper portion of your body, which is a small portion of your body. And you see this particular tankini comes in right underneath the bust line, which is really good for you, and then kind of flows down the body, right? It has a little bit, this one looks a little tight in the picture, but it really does in person flow out a little bit, and you want that. You don't want a huge flow, but you definitely want to flow out so that when it gets to your hip area, it just naturally looks like it flows straight. So it's almost an A-line. And then when you're looking at bottoms for this particular body, which is your bust and your waist are virtually the same size, but your hips are the largest part, you want to look for a bottom that has a little bit higher leg cut. And that's because that line going up around your hips will actually slim them down a little bit. Now, I'm not talking extreme. If you don't feel like you can rock an extreme leg cut, don't feel like you have to. But when you're trying bathing suits on, and if you're going for a tankini without a skirt, because you could do a skirted tankini also, but if you're going without a skirt, then you want to have a little leg cut that's a little higher. Now, I want to mention a skirted tankini because I know some of you beautifuls really like that skirted tankini, and this body shape rocks it very, very well. If you're going to do a skirted tankini, make sure that the top of your tankini is slimmer, okay? You don't want it skin tight, but you want it slimmer, and that's because if you have flowy fabric on flowy fabric, you're going to look like a bunch of fabric. You're not going to have a shape. So make sure that you balance that out. All right, suit number 2 for this body type is a 2-piece. And you, girlfriend, can rock a 2-piece. You look beautiful in a 2-piece. Now look at this one. It has a very plunging neckline. I always want you, beautiful, to feel comfortable in what you're wearing. So if you don't feel super comfortable in a plunging neckline, just remember you look best in a V. But this particular one, Victoria asked about pattern. You can see pattern so beautifully on this particular swimsuit. See how that pattern is emphasizing the smallest part of that body, which is right underneath the rib cage. And then it has a pattern up around the bust line that points out towards the shoulders that gives width. So all of a sudden you have balanced that body. You have some width at the top that balances your hips at the bottom. And this is a simple little bottom, and that is the perfect 2-piece for that. All right, let's talk about your cover up. You can see this cover up. This is a beautiful cover up for you, and that, again, a V. You have a line right underneath the bust line, and then you flow out over your hips. It does have, this is very much like a caftan sleeve or a flutter sleeve. And again, that gives you that flow so that you go from the smallest part of your body out to the largest part of your body, and it looks like a perfect balance because of the flow. All right, so
Irene, Karen, and Lisa have joined us.
Hey Irene, hey Karen, hey Lisa. So that gives you the 4 body shapes. It gives you swimsuits to consider, cover-ups to consider, and why they would be great for you. So I do want to mention my particular cover-up tonight. I am wearing my bathing suit. No, I'm not going to show you. But my cover-up tonight is actually a dress from Gamine Boutique in Oakwood. And that's another thing that I want you to think about for your cover-ups. Now, the ones I showed you from Target are definitely swimsuit cover-ups. They're not, you're not going to get dual purpose. But a lot of cover-ups you can get dual purpose. You can wear them as a dress. You can wear them out and about. And so I want you to kind of consider that too as you're looking for cover-ups. Think about your wardrobe and expanding it that way. All right, well, Shanna is going to get back. I'm going to have a seat, and we're going to finish this particular live let's go ahead and look at our next graphic as we get set up. All right, so our BFFs, it was fun. We went on live tonight for our BFFs, and we definitely enjoy talking with you all. And as we go through the next couple months, there are a lot of things that are going to be rolled out to our BFF group, and we don't want you to miss out. So, beautiful, if you have not signed up to be a BFF, jump over to thelookofyou.com. Click on the picture that you see of Shanna and I, and sign up for the BFF group.
Yes.
Hey, Shan.
Hey. I believe we had Tara join us. And
hey,
Mandy.
Tara. Oh, my goodness. How are you, girlfriend? Hey, Mandy. Oh, thank you.
So, yes. So, our BFFs actually knew what we were talking about tonight because we posted a poll in our BFFs.
We did. And the Tankini won, by the way. So, the poll in the BFF group was, what type of bathing suit do you most prefer? And Tankini won.
Tankini won hands down. There was like no comparison. Sorry.
No, there was no comparison.
I'm kicking her tonight.
She's kicking me.
Being like the Henri sister over here.
Yeah. So Shanna is we're both wearing our bathing suits tonight.
We are. My cover up is from Torrid.
Yes.
But what's great is I can get away and wear this as a shirt as well.
You have. And actually you wore it as a shirt before you ever wore it as a cover up.
I did, because I went shopping and I was like, this is a really cool shirt. I put a tank top underneath of it, loved it, got compliments, was looking for a cover up for the summer and went to Torrid and was like, well, shut the front door. Look at that. The shirt I bought is a cover up.
So I love that. So it's fantastic. So think about that dual purposing.
Definitely dual purpose it because, you know, sustainable wardrobes. There we go.
I wondered. I was like,
in my brain,
coming.
it was like, it's there.
Yeah.
So it's not about having the huge wardrobe, but the functional wardrobe.
Definitely. Definitely. All right, beautiful. So if you think of other questions, drop them in the comment stream. We always check it even after we go off the air. BFFs, if you continue to think of questions, drop them in the BFF group. We are here for you.
We are. But I have a little bit of sad news. I've taken you by surprise.
I know. I'm like, sad news. Do you see that face?
Well, I mean, it's not sad for us, but it might be for them. So we're going on vacation.
Oh, I'm like that. Yeah. No,
I took you off guard.
You did. Look at me. I am speechless.
Next week, we will be enjoying our families.
We are. So next week, we're taking the week off.
Sorry about that. Hey.
No, that's okay. I'm like, I don't consider that sad news, but maybe it is
will
for
be
you.
because they'll miss us.
Yes.
It's sad for them. We won't be here.
Yeah.
But we will post a video for you to check out while we are not here with you.
We will.
Same with Makeup Obsessed Mondays. We are literally taking a vacation and spending time with our families.
We are.
You're actually traveling.
I am. I fly out Saturday morning. Actually, I have to leave tomorrow evening. And am I packed? No. But beautifuls, never fear. I am going to get packed and I am going to share all my packing tips when we come back in 2 weeks.
We will actually unpack her bag. And you will see how she does it.
You will. You will.
So definitely don't want to miss it. But next week we will not be here. So
we won't. It's rare. This will be the third time in 3 years. Yes. Hey, Carrie. That I haven't been. So I am excited. My family's excited to have my full attention.
Yes. So sorry about that curveball, but
that's
I figured I'd throw it out there.
Well, we will miss you, beautifuls.
We will. We always miss you.
And thank you, Kelly. We will have fun.
Yes.
We will.
Well.
All right. Well, until 2 weeks from now.
Be
beautiful. Because you
are the only you.
Bye, beautifuls.